Okay, so... Alright. So Brianna Joy Gray has been very curiously going on a cringe tour. Some would even say it's a cringe rampage. That is to say, folks, a rampage that is comprised solely and or mostly of cringe. So a couple days ago, she interviewed somebody and basically just completely lied about them in the marketing of this interview. So they interviewed someone about their book of going undercover at a neo-Nazi dating website, and then like intentionally misunderstood something, and then made a bunch of marketing material and promo material saying something happened that did not happen, and then went on the cringe tour saying that she was attacked on her own show. All I know is I'm stuck here. I'm left wondering, where the hell is Virgil, Texas? But anyway, so Brianna Joy Gray has continued her cringe tour and has gone on Rising for whatever reason. Why is she even still allowed on Rising? Why is she allowed on any other podcast? As far as I'm concerned, she has done some of the most damage to the left that I've seen. First of all, the Bernie campaign, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. Second of all, the force to vote bullshit. Third of all, what the hell is this? I have no idea. Let's watch.
So my first question to her, it actually wasn't about deprogramming at all. I simply asked her as a leftist what that experience did to inform her confidence or pessimism about building broad coalitions, not with Nazis, of course, but how did it broadly inform her thoughts and feelings about how to coalition build among a broad multiracial coalition? And she immediately pivoted the conversation to deprogramming, presumably because she's gotten a lot of questions about that before, and it became very defensive almost immediately. And I was curious about that.
So
a way to resolve the political balkanization and the rise of right-wing extremism is going to...
Can we talk about... I know that a lot of channels, like, who... Like, seriously, this is so cringe. Subscribe! Click! Now, it's one thing if it didn't make any noise, but the fact that this little animation makes noise. Woohoo! I know you're watching my clip, but could you please subscribe? Like, I don't want to hear, like, if I don't want to listen to a, like, podcast in the other fucking window and go, and then listen to click, and then go, like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Oh, wait, no, it's just their shitty fuck. Anyone that does that, I'm sorry. I know there's a couple people I respect that do this, but it's cringe. It will always be cringe. You are cringe.
To require a deprogramming that is not going to... It's going to require a broader deprogramming that accesses the core of what's driving people into these communities at higher and higher rates, right? And that it's not necessarily going to be about saying you're racist and you're bad, even if that's 100% true, but that it's going to be about figuring out what compels an individual to find more...
So basically, she's just saying, right? She's just saying, essentially, she's saying the thing that she said that she didn't say, but she's like going around doing this cringe rampage, making these claims of things that did not happen, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Like, anyone can go see the chronology of this, and they can see that she's clearly lying about everything, and that she looks ridiculous and is acting like a child, and yet she's still, like, allowed on shows. Like, she's still going on shows, and like people are letting her on their shows to lie, and it's bizarre. It's fascinating. And again, man, if you were to talk to me a year ago and said you're going to be making videos about how Brie Joy Gray is cringe mode, I would have been like, well, you know, I'm still very upset about the Bernie campaign right now. I don't really feel like even thinking about her. Now it's just, I don't know, like, this is just bizarre. And she always does these things, like, where she speaks in a way that, like, she's really, like, trying to, like, sound intelligent. You know what I mean? She'll be like, you know, and people often, Max, and people will often, like, and they'll say this, and you know, and we really have to, and we all have, like, she has that kind of way of speaking that's just super, like, pompous, and I really, ugh. But again... Corporate lawyer said what? Also, where's Virgil, Texas? Does anyone know where the fuck Virgil, Texas is? Because I don't. I'm looking for him. I can't find him, folks. I just can't do it. Anyway, folks, that's the show for today. Thank you for the bonus cringe. She'll be promoting Rockfin within a month, if probably, yeah.